What's up? It's Steph. You're back on Spotify, the Steph Rock Show. And the next guest is a member of Lives Lost. Thanks for coming by.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Steph.
Dude, of course. So wait, I read you guys are from Pennsylvania. Is anybody Amish?
No, although Chad's girlfriend, Amanda, not Amish, ex-Mennonite, I believe her family.
Right. Okay. I know all
Yeah.
about it. I watch all the TLC shows, so I know the difference. Even
I love that.
Does she make her own butter or anything cool and like bring it over to the band?
No.
Have you heard Amish Paradise by Weird Al?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm a big fan. Like that's one of my
I love
favorites.
Weird Al. Who
Yeah.
doesn't love Weird Al, you know?
Like I'm like known as his obsessive number one fan. Like it's kind of scary. Like I think I scare him, but like I like him a lot. So it happens.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we need the super fans, you know?
Yes. Yeah. So have you guys been out to Cali yet?
Not yet. God, I want to go. We have so many people out there just asking us to come. Our record labels in California, you know, we've had some good demand out there. Just it's expensive booking a West Coast tour. All the gas out there right now with where the country's at. It's crazy.
Gas is expensive. The economy sucks. I mean, everyone's got to look into feet pics now, even for the band. You guys should start an OnlyFans.
Listen, I literally told the guys, I'm like, look, I'm starting an OnlyFans. My dong is going to be all over the internet.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I just had Bible Belt Massacre on, and the lead singer really did put his
no
dick
way.
out. Yeah. And I was like, you know what?
Is he
you got to do
well on there?
No, women do better. And when I've talked to OnlyFans models, you need to bring them into your life and have them on every platform and basically 24/7 stream. They need to think that they are friends with you. That's like what I hear you have to
that's
do.
what band is too, if you think about it. You know, I'm 24/7 accessible to our fans. So it's the same thing. Maybe I should make one. I'd probably clean up. Yeah, it's the same thing.
What if like just your balls, like an OnlyFans for your balls, where you just do a
my
close up of your balls and you put like little hats on them?
The best part, Steph. You know,
I'm just saying, like these are business ideas. Get the juices flowing for. I'm trying to help you guys.
And it's just like balls lost, lives lost Instagram. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, lives lost, balls found.
And I like.
But there's like balls missing signs up in your town, in your neighborhood with photos of like your balls and like, have you seen them? They're missing. And then at the end, you have found your balls and they're actually intact on you the whole time. It's like a love story for
that's perfect. That's perfect.
Speaking of love stories, so you guys do some love metal music, and sometimes it's hard and dark and kind of wild. Why did you kind of want to go the more like sweet metal route?
I didn't really want to. It just kind of happened, you know. I ended up rewriting that song in the studio, and at the time, I was just feeling like really loved by my partner, my wife, and I was like, you know what, this is what I'm feeling for this, and it just kind of happened, you know. This new song I'm working on right now is ironically about wanting to make love to my wife while on tour. So we're
That's really cute.
We're gonna keep going in this direction, I think, which is crazy.
She must be putting out. She's doing something right to get these songs written.
Yeah, absolutely. My wife is. I always say my wife's my dream girl. You know, for real.
My God, I love that.
I had a crush on her for the longest time. Like
and then you like bagged her.
Huh?
You bagged her finally, so it was like really exciting.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, my dog was scratching my door. I'm gonna let him in.
Oh, good. Yeah, I have a crush on a gay guy, so I don't know if it's gonna work out. Like, I like gay fat comedians, so it's just like,
oh yeah,
it's kind of difficult. So at least the person you liked was close by, reachable, and maybe straight.
Yeah, exactly. Well, aren't we all kind of not straight these days? You know.
I'm fascinated. On Howard Stern, somebody came by and said we're all on a spectrum, but some people are 99% straight, 1% gay, but everyone has like a spectrum of what, and I like both, so I totally vibe with that. So EP Home is out now. Do you guys have more singles dropping soon? Like what do you think's coming up in the future?
So we're actively working some stuff. We got another cover coming out that I can't really talk about quite yet, but I'm really stoked. It's some BDE, some Big Dick Energy single. So I think my focus for
SPE. Have you heard SPE?
No, what's that?
Small Pussy Energy.
Oh, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's like Big DE, but for women. Yeah. So okay, so you're guys
Oh,
thinking about a full-length album maybe, or what's another single?
yeah. So we're actually pre-proing out a full-length record right now, which is where the song that I'm working on now is coming off of. And yeah, it's gonna have it all, man. I think Lives Lost thing is all of our music has like this full range of human emotion. You know, you can go from one track and feel love, you can go to another track and you can feel this like anger and pityance within me. And I think that's what makes our music so unique is like the expressiveness in my vocal and in my instrumental songwriting. And I want to continue capturing that. It's kind of lightning in a bottle in a sense because sometimes I'll write a whole song and I'll be like, this doesn't fucking have it, and I'll just throw it out, honestly. Which is crazy. Not throw it out. I keep it on my hard drive, but it's like I'm not putting this out, you know?
You're
Um,
critical of your own work.
oh, 100. I'm my own worst critic. I don't. We've gotten cooked on the internet a couple times. Now we've gotten a lot of high praise too, but there's some people that are like, "Oh, fucking Lives Lost. Nothing special about them. They're doing shit that was already done.
There's
Whatever."
haters everywhere. Not, the haters are still commenting, watching, sharing. So I'm like, even if y'all don't like my podcast, it's only girls though. For some, like females do not like a
Women
woman
love to
talking
hate
about
other women. It's crazy. My
we're
wife
not
is
me.
insanely hot, and I think it's so like I don't know. I think when another woman is beautiful and successful, it's just like she can't have it all. You know, it's crazy. And it's
Yeah.
this mentality inspired by social media, I think. You know, I don't think it's legitimately that other women don't want to support each other. I think it's just this perpetuated thing, which is crazy to say. But yeah, that's what it is. I mean, that's a lot of society right now. I think there's a lot of lack of support from a lot of people because we're self-centered
Yeah.
and self-centric people and societies they don't really thrive because community is what it takes to thrive.
Haters are
So
gonna hate. And I say usually the people hating would never do something like creative or artistically to put themselves out there to
no,
even be judged. And so it's really cool in of itself to create something you're passionate about and have the balls, no pun intended, they're not missing, they're found to put it out there and other people will
yeah,
see it. Like
yeah,
that's cool. Can I
absolutely,
ask you questions about the band?
yeah, facts, absolutely, please do.
Okay. Who in the band is most likely to be late?
Alan Thompson, our drummer, every time.
And I like it. They're not here to defend themselves. So
No,
it's
they're
all
not. There's no defending. He will tell you he's the late one. I'm pretty sure.
okay. He'll
Yeah,
yeah, admit to it.
yeah.
Who's most likely to flirt with a fan after the show?
Ooh, me to sell some merch. Honestly, I'm not
No,
gonna
don't
lie.
do that to the wifey. No flirting allowed.
Not actual flirting, but definitely like I have the, you know,
You're
I
charming. You're charming, and
yeah,
you're like, look at this T-shirt. It would look good on you. Kind of.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Actual flirting. None of my guys are flirtatious. You know, 3/4 of this band were on the autism spectrum or
I
neurodivergent.
love
So
it. That I interview a lot of people from Love on the Spectrum. And I'm a huge fan of the show.
no way. I love
Yeah.
that. Me too. My wife and I love it.
I'm
So,
having James back on for the third time in a
ah,
week.
dude.
I've
Okay,
had Connor, Tanner.
you gotta tell James about Lives Lost, please, and you gotta tell him we're huge
He
fans.
follows me and he watches the show. Do you see that on
Oh,
Instagram?
that's awesome. I hope
Yeah,
he sees
sometimes
that.
he'll make a comment and it's cute. He'll get like the most likes and like
He reminds me
they
a lot of my brother. So my brother is so I have well, it's no longer called Asperger's, but autism spectrum disorder, and so does my brother. And he's like, you know, very similar special interest type of person, I would say, to James. So when I see him on the show, it
singing and
really gives
performing. He's
it.
smart too. He's got it going on.
Yes, my brother's so smart. So his name's Athos. I love him dearly, and you know, just in general, I think people like us, neurodivergent people, we really go forward in life with like the best intentions, which I think is so special. Like we really don't have exterior motives a lot of the time, I would say.
I like that, and I've thought about being on the spectrum since the show came out because I have no filter, and I feel like I'm gonna
Yeah.
say exactly what I'm thinking, and I think that's like a minor, detail about it. And I love the way they date though, and like and James is just like, you have a discolored tooth, like right away, and I'm like, oh my
Right
god,
to
that's
the
real.
point.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I would do that too. Okay, who is most likely to drink post show?
Oh, probably Austin, our lead guitar player, or well, Aaron's just left the band. But Aaron and Austin, two A's for sure.
They're not an AA, but they're two A's and they drink.
Yeah, correct.
Who is the most critical of the band?
Definitely me.
Yeah.
No, there's not even nobody's close. I mean, somebody hits a wrong note on stage and I'll remember exactly where, It's kind of unfair.
Like your baby, like your original project?
Oh, yeah. So, yes, absolutely. I have financed blood, sweat, and teared this band since its inception. I've written everything. I have recorded everything. We've gone to engineers to make our sound better, right? But all in all, the magic happens right here in this room. And actually started in my studio apartment that I moved into with my wife, freaking like 500 square feet of just my bullshit music equipment and us trying to live, So
Wow. That's cool though. That's good. And
yeah.
she's supportive. She's all about the music.
So supportive. Yeah.
That's neat.
Sometimes she tells me if something doesn't hit, she'll tell me. She'll be like, I love you. I know you just worked really hard on this, but change the vocal or this guitar part's annoying,
You need that honesty in your life too. Someone is going to tell you how it is.
She's a very strong-willed person too, so she really keeps me in check. And I need that, honestly. I'm head in the clouds, dreamer guy, but I'm also very hard on myself. So sometimes even when I'm in the clouds, I get sidetracked with the perfectionism of it,
Yeah.
And then delve too deep into it. I just retracked this whole song for basically no reason. It was perfectly fine before, other than I just didn't feel like the takes were there. And it's just a demo. I just feel like it didn't capture it. So I spent a whole day on it already, and now I'm back on it again,
Well, you got to get it perfect. You got to get there's science,
Exactly. It's got to have the vibe.
Yeah. So who is the cleanest in the band?
Ooh. Probably either Chad or Austin, but I think Austin. Yeah.
Not you. You're not very clean.
I'm clean. I'm just messy unintentionally. So I'll leave something somewhere and forget about it because I get sidetracked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do that with my boyfriends.
Yeah.
I'll forget about it and leave it somewhere and then be like, oh my God, it's right, I had a boyfriend.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
My bad.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. What musically influenced the band?
So much. I listen to so much rock and metal music from all different eras. I don't know if you see this. I have a Metallica and Justice for All tattoo. So that was my favorite band growing up. My dad's a huge Metallica fan. I have a dagger here I got during the biggest heartbreak in my life, and it's for Silverstein's Your Sword versus My Dagger.
I love that little emo era right there.
Oh yeah, I love emo. I love post-hardcore, metalcore, rock, any genre of rock. Really, I like. Yeah, I love it all. Honestly, anything with a good hook and good rock guitar, I'm into it. I think.
Yeah. Okay, and then have you seen what's going around and popular lately? I got to ask you because it's a trend. Who would win between a silverback gorilla and 100 men?
100 men, dude. I don't know though. I think there's 100 men I could see losing to the silverback, but just sheer strength and numbers, you get at least one strong guy in there.
Why are some people saying the gorilla just in and itself?
I think people are dumb, honestly.
That's true. That's a fact.
I'm sorry.
No, that's facts. I get it. So what is coming up? What are we looking forward to for Lives Lost? I'll definitely tag you guys, but what's happening?
Yeah, so a lot. We're mostly just working on new music. We just dropped this EP. But we have some big shows coming up. We have a couple tour announcements that we're pending that I'm really stoked on. Nothing West Coast yet, unfortunately. Knock on wood, we can get that sorted out. But just a lot of weekend touring, week-long, 2-week-long touring. And we play with Filter this weekend for our EP release show.
Wake, I love Filter.
I love Filter too.
Dude, that's sick. How did the show with Filter come about?
So I don't want to say we're like local legends or anything, but we're pretty well rooted in the rock and metal scene around here. And the venue they're coming through, HMAC, the owner is a huge fan of Lives Lost. And he hit us up and he said, first band that came to mind was you guys. Would love to have you on the show. So
that's so neat. Hey, guy, nice shot. Nice
I love that. I love that. I'll be sure to take a picture for you.
Yeah. We're just going to get corny and corny.
Into the fold we go,
Yeah. I love it. Well, dude, thank you so much for stopping by Stefs Rock Show. And if you come out to Sacramento, you guys got to let me know, and I want to come out and see you live.
We'll do. Yeah, I'd love to get you out to your show, Steph. So